Hey everybody, it's me all by myself today. Welcome to Assembled. I am by myself today. Sarah can't be with me today because she's in the hospital. Kind of touch and go. We thought she was going to get out and be able to make it, but she's going to be there probably for another day. So as most of you know, Sarah has a congenital heart disorder and it started acting up last night. And so she went to the emergency room and they decided to keep her, and she's super sick, but she's going to be just fine. So if you want to hop over to Much Love Sarah and leave her a little hello and get well soon, she would really appreciate it. But I thought since you guys took the time to tune in today, you would expect to see something creative, right? So I have all of these things all over my desk and I thought, well, I'll just whip something up for you real fast. So here we go. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I've been working on. All right, give me just a second to get kind of zoomed in and close here. All right, I think we're about there. You can see okay? Thanks, you guys. Shelly, you guys are all on here. That's so nice of you. We love it. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for always sharing and engaging with us. We've really enjoyed doing this. It's kind of weird to do it by myself, but here we go. So look what I've been doing. Coffee. All kinds of coffee. Have all kinds of little things cut out on my desk, and so I thought I'd show you what I'm working on. So I'm using the Coffee Helps set from the brand new Spring into Summer catalog. I almost said slip into summer. That's kind of what I'd like, right? Anyway, so it has all the coffee on it, and it has a few of the little dies that come with it. And as you know, they come in cello wrappers, but I take them out and I put them in these pouches. So I have my stamp set here, and then I have a divider, and then I keep my dies with the cut side against the back right here. So I have everything ready to go all at one time. All right, so here's the coffee set and the dies that come with it in the bundle. And then there's an additional set that you can purchase for $10.95 called Coffee First Die Set. And it's just a little tiny one. See it in my hand? It's a little tiny one. And it has all these other super cute pieces. So it has this a short coffee or cup, the long tall one. It has, this is the belly band that creates this. So if you cut it out of the corrugated paper, this is what it looks like. Oh, Sarah's on. She's watching from the hospital. She says, I'm there in spirit. And then this is the other cute little belly band, and this is cut out of the corrugated paper. And that's what I have on this one right here today. And then we have the dome lid, which, let me see if you can see this. I have one in cello on there, or I mean in window sheet. See it? Yes. And it has a super cute little tag, like if you wanted to put a tag on it, or maybe if you were making tea instead of coffee, there's your tea bag. And then a straw, which is where this started, this straw. And I think that's it. Oh, and then the lid, the regular lid to the coffee cup, which is that one as well. Okay, so this piece I stamped right out of the stamp set right here. And then I cut it out with the dies. And then these guys, I just paper pierced together using the extra set of dies that come with it. So let's just slide these off and I'll show you where I started. I had the Confectionery Days prints, and in here is one of these variegated ombre kind of looking papers. And so I took my tall cup and I just put it about right here, so that when I cut it out, I had a little drink that looks like this. So it's kind of like those unicorn drinks that Starbucks had for a while. So it's blue on the bottom and kind of peachy on the top. So I thought, what am I going to do with all of these? I'm getting ready for one of my displays for our Inking Idaho on the Road event, and I have a lot of this stuff cut out. So I thought, well, I'll just whip one together for you real quick. So what I did is I took all of the words in this set and I stamped them with clear pigment ink, and then I embossed them with white embossing powder. And you see that on there? I'm gonna wait, can you give me a little thumbs up? See if you can see that, because I can see it. Yeah? Okay. So for the background, I thought I would just take the pan pastels from the lightest, well, what would that be? You know, cool, pools. Somebody tell me, you know what colors that are, probably better than I do. Hey, I got this thing together. I don't need to remember the colors, right? And then I have one of the sponge applicators that comes with it. So I'm just going to pick up some of the pastel, and this is just chalk. And I'm just going to go in the center, bringing it out a little bit, but not quite all the way to the edge. And just put a little bit of color all over it. And then go back in the center and make it just a little bit darker. So if you can see that. And then all of the white just shines through. Makes for a fun background. And then oh, thank you, Sara, Confectionery Days set. Cool pool, Pam, you guys are awesome. See, why should I have to remember a thing? All right, so I thought that I would arrange these guys on here like this somehow. And in order to ground it a little bit, I'm gonna take the hazelnut blend and the little coffee beans, and I'm just gonna stamp some coffee beans down here on the bottom. Just where it's got some room. I'm gonna put one over there. Balance it out a little bit. I don't think we're gonna see this one, but we'll put one there too, just so that it's a little bit grounded on the bottom. Okay, and then I'm going to use the cocoa powder gingham ribbon, and I'm gonna tie it around here. So when you tie it in a knot, you need 1, 2, 3 lengths of ribbon. If you're gonna tie it in a bow, you need 4 lengths of ribbon. So that's where I'm going to cut this one. And we're just going to put it around and tie it in a bow. This is usually where I go crazy when it doesn't work on camera. But look, being how the professional I am, look at that. Oh, I always surprise the heck out of myself. All right, and I'm just gonna make it a little bit smaller because I know that I'm gonna put it on top of one of those coffee cups, and so I want it to be a little bit smaller. So I'm just gonna pull it so it stays tight, but together and a little bit smaller. And I'm not gonna cut it off yet till I figure out exactly where we're gonna put it. So I want it so that it kind of goes on top of that cup. And then I'm going to put this one on top, and then this one is going to be a little bit behind it. So I'm going to glue these down first. I'm gonna make sure that this one is centered. So I'm gonna put, oh yeah, good job, girl. I'm gonna put this one slightly under here, and then I'm gonna hold it. I cut this cup lid out twice and just popped it up on a little foam dot. Thanks, Deb. Usually I'm so panicked when I'm playing with Sara that I don't ever stop and really look at comments, as you know, because you guys are yelling at me the whole time I'm doing it. But now I can see them because you can see I'm so relaxed, right? Not. All right, let me show you what I did here. I hand cut that whipped cream. Needed to have something behind it. So and then I put a little knife, a little X-Acto knife, and cut a slit in it, and I slit the straw and put it through. And then I just adhered this window sheet. See that? Right on top of it. And this is the other side of this paper. Remember we started with this? And then I just put the belly band around it. And I should put some coffee beans in there, but I didn't bring the green over here. Yeah, well. All right, we're gonna put this on here and put him in the middle. And then put some adhesive or some glue, I'm using liquid glue, on the back of this one and slide it under. Just so that the lid is slightly overlapping. I want them to touch a little bit. And then make sure that my bow is right here where I want it to be. And then I'm just going to trim it. You need to stay fluffed up, dude. There we go. For some reason, I have to always turn it upside down to cut them. I don't know, weird. Okay, and then I'm going to just mount it on this hazelnut blend cardstock. So I'm just gonna put some more adhesive all over it. And put it on here. You have to be careful because you just rubbed all of those pastels all over the back and you don't want it to rub off on your hands. See that? Oh well. And there we have it. Our finished card. Quick and easy. Hardly any stamping. What do you think? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna win this week since I'm the only one playing, right? But look, I had ribbon and pastels and embossing powder. Sarah, are you listening? All right, you guys, for those of you who tuned in late, this is assembled. Thank you for tuning in today. It's just me by myself. Sarah's in the hospital, but she's going to be okay. And so I thought while I was here, I would just go ahead and show you a couple of fun little things that I was working on. So here's our card for today. Thank you for tuning in, you guys. Remember to go over to Much Love Sarah and leave her a little get well message. Talk to you later, guys. Bye-bye.